Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to do a video talking about a double feature from AGFA that I just watched a few moments ago, and it is called the WAKALIWOOD SUPA Action Volume 1, which contains Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. So these are homegrown Ugandan micro-budget films. Sounds strange, they are. Micro-budget is usually like under $1,000, I think. These, they said, were made for about $200 each, I believe. So these were put out by AGFA, who is American Genre Film Archive. I can never remember archive. These aren't American movies, but we're going to give them a pass because they're that funny. So the movies are, as I said, micro-budget films. They're both action movies that take place in Uganda, almost like home video, like, it's like someone walking around and filming their friends. That's sort of what the movies are equivalent of. There's a gentleman who overdubs both films named VJ Emmy. He translates some of the Ugandan, but he also yells out and says very funny things while both movies are playing. For instance, during Bad Black, which is the one I prefer on the double pack, he starts yelling about this character at the beginning of the movie, that he's the Ugandan Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they call him Schwaz. It's hysterical. It is like so funny and off color and just like weird in a way. He talks about Rambo and Van Damme. At one point, there's this. Obviously, everyone's from Uganda, so 99.9% of them are black. But in Bad Black, there's one white guy, and he is a doctor in the film, and he's talking to this little kid, and the voiceover, the guy who's doing the dubs, just yells out, "Wesley Snipes." I lost it. I just started hysterically laughing. He calls the little black kid Wesley Snipes. I don't know why. The kid doesn't look like Wesley Snipes, but it just tickled my funny bone and made me just start cracking up. My wife was like, "What is wrong with you? It wasn't that funny." To me, it was. I love stupid humor. I love wit. So it was just lowbrow, silly humor, and it just got me. So just to give you a quick rundown of the films, I made a couple notes here. Who Killed Captain Alex is a DVD quality, as I said, micro-budget Ugandan action film. The original data was deleted from the creator because he was just showing people, I guess, in the area that he made a movie, and it happened to get traction and picked up and noticed, and now people, then they put it out on Blu-ray. So he had gotten rid of his original film. He had gotten rid of the data on his computer to make his next movie. So what they had was like a DVD quality, I guess, rip or whatever that they then used on this Blu-ray. So that the Captain Alex is of worse quality, but it looks completely fine. It's watchable. There's tons of little weird and strange special effects with like cars blowing up and like gunshots that look like MS Paint. Helicopters coming in and exploding. It's just like really over the top, but the special effects are so bad that they're hysterical. Everything is very absurd and crazy. And the Captain Alex film, the story, Who Killed Captain Alex, is about this character, Captain Alex, and his commandos that are fighting this, they call them the Tiger Mafia. So it's like a gang in the slums. And Alex gets killed, and his brother, who is a Kung Fu Ugandan master named Bruce Yu, it's a joke on Bruce Lee, is now on his mission to get revenge. One of the little blurbs I read about this film was that it contains Ugandan commandos, Kung Fu, a MIDI version of Seal's Kiss from a Rose, a rambunctious and sometimes farting in-film commentary track, and more super action. It is batshit crazy. That is completely on point. These movies are over-the-top, silly action comedy films that are very funny intentionally, and the guy who's doing the overdubbing is adding so much flavor and style to this because he's making fun of the movies while you're watching them that it makes them just great. I prefer Bad Black. I think that was a little bit more focused and definitely more bombastic and funny, both in terms of the film, but also in terms of the overdubbing. I thought it was just much funnier. Bad Black is about a young orphaned girl who grows up to become a gang leader in the slums. Um, there's some confusion about like family members in the movie. Like at one point, she's related to this guy and she's robbing him. And then at the end of the movie, you find out who her mother is. And again, the special effects are crazy. The action is hysterical. There's lots of like martial arts. And the Ugandan guy, the overdub guy, VJ Emmy, is hysterical. He is just saying crazy stuff throughout the whole film and making fun of everyone. There's this heavy-set woman near like the last quarter of the movie that he keeps calling Godzilla. I was laughing so hard. If you can get together with a group of friends, have some drinks, or just have a lighthearted kind of night, order a pizza, watch these movies. I mean, these are so weird and funny and um, just filled with like this weird charm and character. They're all filmed in these low budget areas of Uganda, so like the towns and the little houses are like made of tin, like tin sheet metal type stuff. There's just bricks, messy bricks that are mortared all over the place that people are jumping over with fake guns made out of like black pipes that have been spray painted. They are just funny B movies with heart that I will. They're like I said, Captain Alex was good. I think Bad Black was amazing. If any of this sounds funny to you, check out the trailer on YouTube from AGFA. And if it strikes you as funny and you get a chuckle, check these out. They are great. So I don't normally review comedy films or action, but this is just so crazy I had to talk about it. Bad Black is currently on Amazon Prime if you have that, and Who Killed Captain Alex is on Tubi TV, which is free. So if you could check out either one, I'd recommend either one, but Bad Black was my personal favorite. Thank you guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.